What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Rimworld Alpha 14. Coming to a Steam near you, probably already came to a Steam near you by the time you saw this. Tona is throwing a party. Everybody who goes will gain joy and social energy and a lasting positive mood boost. Hell yeah, a mood boost sounds like something in Shadowrun you would go and get from your doctor. You'd be like, yo, I need a mood boost. And they're like, yep, what rank you wanted at? Mood boost 3? That's going to cost you 2 essence. Still worth it. You got to be happy. You can't be happy. What are you going to do in life? Yeah, welcome on back. We got lots of... Oh, cool. We got another cassowary. That's nice. Can we tame a panther? There's a pretty good chance that panther is going to go feral, though, when we do this. 2.5% is approaching the point where things could go wrong. Things could go very, very wrong. You know, I'd say that a panther couldn't kill a cassowary, but I actually saw that on a nature channel the other day. Like, legit. In the middle of my own base? Are you kidding me? In the middle of my... Stop shooting the dog. No! Noah is dead. Poor, poor Noah. Someone stabbed that damn thing to death. Get that thing out of my business. It's because the animals inside our territory are starving to death, and so they're having trouble finding places to eat things. It's a downside. A legitimate downside. Wait, is he still up? Oh, I thought we killed him. Oops. Okay, somebody got to go back and fight him. That's just going to have to happen. Recruit has continued to fail. Might take a little while. This is a suboptimal position for us to be in for recruitment. But luckily... Oh, Capybara 1 is now being attacked. Yeah, they're all getting hungry. So let's go ahead and we'll kill off... What I would prefer to do... Here, you stay there. You fight from here. There it is. So that panther's now down. We just got to clear out all the panthers. We don't have a choice. The panthers have got to go. So let's go ahead and slaughter all of them. And once the panthers are dead, I can't risk any more bonded animals getting killed. It has a very, very severe effect on morale. And I can't deal with it. You guys get in there. Let that panther have it. Is it down? We'll kill the panther, yo. Here, you guys just go back and do other stuff. You guys continue melee stabbing that thing. There you go. Oh, and the cassowary's helping too. Good. Glad to see it. Cassowary got a little bit of a bite wound right there, but it's better than a character. No, don't consume the panzer corpse. Just leave that thing there, and then we'll chop it up a little bit later. We've got another raid coming through. It's time to see if our brilliant anti-raid plan is going to work. Did they not land yet? I was going to say, they got to land somewhere. There they are. Okay, so colonists are in need of treatment. There's not going to be a lot of options for right now. The tribespeople from Bryn Brigga are fleeing. Already? Oh, it's because they went... Oh, they straight charged us already. Okay. That's perfectly fine. I don't care about that at all. That's great. What did they drop? A great bow? We've got a terrible mood on somebody. About to break. Okay. So for Banastra... That means we need to take her restrictions, and let's go ahead and convert Banastra over to 100% leisure time. See if she can... She's getting a social conversation right now, so that should help out a little bit. She'll get a little bit of joy from that. In the morning, I'm going to clean up this mess over here, and we'll see what we can do. I will go around the outside, I think, to try and take care of that, but everybody's got to get a night's sleep first. Monastra's all good. Did Bonzo get healed? He's still got a panther scratch. Lindoa, I hate to do this to you. Okay, I don't really hate to do it that much, but I need you to go see to him right now. I need you to treat Bonzo right this second. We got more than enough medical supplies around. It just needs to happen. There we go. Good man. Good woman. There we go. Even better. I've got a gap in the fence down here. I'm about to walk somebody around the long way. We'll go around over to here. It's a little bit of a bummer. I would prefer to wait until I see somebody eating to do that. I'm also going to forbid just about anything that's in this area, just to make sure no accidents happen. I mean, technically, I could just deconstruct that one right there, and then we'd be good to go. And then they could rearm the other ones, and they can grab all that stuff, and we'll be solid. That worked out pretty well, though. We wiped out that raid pretty easily, and so I figure we just keep expanding traps to the point where I don't think they'll turn on that corner right there. I think they'll get down to the bottom. Please tell me that you're doing what I think you're doing. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure they weren't hauling anything from the back. That would have been straight trouble with a capital T. There we go. And so that one should need to be rearmed. Yes. Let's go ahead and for the dead body, I need you to be ready to go. The pemmican's fine. And, you know, let's hustle this out. Let's not make this take too long. That's another great bow, so that's another fantastic item for people to have. I would really like somebody to prioritize some hauling over here if we can make it happen. We are going through our steel at a bit of a rate, but that's to be expected. We got to do what we got to do in order to stay alive. We've got a bunch of Yorkshire Terrier meat that has fallen to the planet. Yorkshire Terrier meat. Is there a market for that? I don't know that there is and or isn't. I think we only get a couple of recruitment chances a day, too, so basically it's based on their mood. The happier you make them, the better your chances are of recruiting somebody. And unfortunately, right now, it's not going so well. We'll get him. We'll get him, believe you me. The downside to this tactic is that we're not really recruiting any new people. The other downside is that if we get any new people for our colony, it's going to be tough for them. Like, for example, there's an event where people are being chased by bandits, and you got to help them. Not going to be able to go in that way. Alternatively, there are other things that can go very, very wrong with this, too. We've just got to kind of hang tight and hope that nothing else goes wrong on this side. I like how there's just piles of bloody meat on top of our traps. Just really let people know what happens when you step inside of our territory. Like, what is going to happen to you? You know, you gotta wear your tribe's balls on the outside. And just be like, hey, you step at the champ. You step at the champ, you get the amps. You feel me? That's all that it is. We'll hook you up to a car battery out here in this tribe. We're gnarly. We're gnarly. We're roughnecks. We're messed in the head, son. You don't know us like that. We go dark. We be hiding in bushes at your grandmama's house, camped out with that 9 milli. You'd be like, oh, hey, grandma, what's for Thanksgiving? We'd be like, puck, 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 puck. You'd be like, oh, God. That's right. We'll get your tribal grandma, son. We're coming after you. I do wish you could launch counterattacks on other like settlements and wipe them out and stuff like that, too. I really do sincerely wish that that was like an option. I want you to prioritize hauling. Anytime I see somebody over here, I'm going to see if I can have them haul a little bit. Landoa, can I have you haul the dead person, please? We'll just pick a person up each time around. There's not that much work to be done. Benzos, let's bring you up here. Haul that pemmican. Oh, she's going back around the top side. Okay. That's cool. And then if I could get one more person out here to haul back the Pila, because it's worth a lot of money. What's the damage do on the Pila? 30 damage on that good Pila. That's a very, very good weapon. On the great bow, it's shoddy, so we've only got 18 on that one, so what are you going to do? Sometimes you just can't lock things down the way that you want to. This system is also time-consuming. It requires me to micromanage a lot. It kind of makes sure that people are doing the dumb... Oh, what are you doing? You better pick that spear back up. I told you to haul that. There you go. Haul that back. I may have told her to actually pick it up and equip it. I don't know. I don't pay attention half the time when I'm doing like most of the things on here. You're doing brewing, which means we can get started with some beer, which is going to be very, very valuable to traders, I would think, which should allow us to trade for some of the things that we want, like guns, armor, making our society a little bit stronger. For right now, there's not a lot of technological advancements for us to bark up the tree on. So, meh. We'll just kind of hang out and wait and see what happens. Are you in cramped spaces? Do you not like it either? Ate without a table. Rebuffed by Bonzo. Oh, attempted to create a cold shoulder. And got called out on it. Oh, still sad about Dino after all this time. That's a bummer. Losing somebody's rough in life, though. If you're going through that right now, I wouldn't wish that on anybody, man. Losing somebody it's rough. Especially if you've never dealt with it before, so you're going through all those mortality conversations in your head and everything, and just being like, shit, they're gone. It's weird for me when I lost people. It's like when it happens, you have to be strong for like everybody around you. You know what I mean? Like you can't be. I mean, that's how it was for me. My family doesn't cry or show emotion much, and so like I was just trying to be strong for everybody around me. You know, keep a straight face, keep tears out of my eyes, and all that kind of stuff. But man, like if you don't resolve that shit, like 4 months later, it'll hit you. You be in the shower one day, and for whatever reason, all those emotions come flooding in that you just been like shoving downwards. You be just sitting in the shower, just like sobbing your ass off. It's rough, man. If you ain't never lost anybody, you'll see what I mean someday. I don't know. God forbid, but it's part of the human condition, you know? We live, we die. It's part of being a biological organism, and I think it's healthy to talk about stuff like that. It's very, very easy to choose your words wrong, though, when you talk about stuff like that and just sound stupid. Let's go ahead and rearm you. No, not deconstruct. Cancel that. Rearm. We only rearm one at a time. We should still have enough traps here to basically kill whoever wants to come through. I learned this trick from Avik, by the way, by watching him play. So if you were unaware of where I got this trick from, you should go check out Avik's channel. Avik is a cool guy. Very, very cool guy. My homie Welshman. It's weird how you make international friends doing this job. It's very, very strange. Like 90% of the people I'm on really good terms with aren't even from the country that I'm in. It's nice, though. It's humanizing. It helps you see things from other people's perspectives. It's very, very easy, especially now in modern days. Lots of nationalism flying around nowadays. It's kind of a scary thing. Good things don't happen. Good things don't happen. The only thing that comes after nationality, in the wake of nationalism, tends to be violence, despair. I mean, like, bad things happen when nationalism's on the rise, and it's unfortunate that it is in the world right now. But it's nice. It helps you humanize the people who are around you and see things from their perspective. Sometimes taking the perspective of how somebody who's not from your culture perceives you, you can glean useful information from that. You know? Is what it is. I'm not saying specifically like with Welsh people, but I'm just saying in general it's good to broaden your horizons. It's never a bad thing to like learn more and expose yourself to more stuff. Banastra. Come here, Banana. I need you on this. In fact, can I rename you? I'm going to rename you Banana. Yup, you're now Banana. Done. That's right, carry along. Now that we've killed the male, I'm sorry, the female, this male should just wander around until he starves to death after a while. It's my hope anyways. So we are going to rearm that guy. Go ahead and get our defensive perimeter all nice and picked back up. We shouldn't have to worry about anybody crossing any traps or anything like that right now. Like, it should be cool, I think. We may add another trap. We'll wait and see what the next raid looks like. The last raid ran away after losing 2 people, though. We'll wait and see what they do. I would love to have another trade caravan come through. In fact, I'm absolutely pining for it right now. Fantasizing about in the middle of the night, just like, girl, I would trade with you so hard. So White is now a part of our society, so that's really, really cool. White was a scavenger, spent her childhood escaping grunt work to go digging through wrecks and ruins for treasures. Her natural curiosity got her into trouble, but it also yielded many interesting finds. Muffalo Shaman. Because of her quiet wisdom and great strength, White became the spiritual leader for a nomadic tribe that followed the herds of roaming buffalo. Cool. Another character to add to the stack. Somebody else just adding to our culture and making it even better. You never want to stop expanding people in this game, like for real. You always want to take in as many people as you can get as far as recruits go. What I may attempt next time, sleeping sickness. Tona has gotten sick from sleeping sickness. Okay. Landoa has gotten sick from sleeping sickness. That's not good. In fact, that's very, very bad. We also have a new recruit. Okay, we already knew about that one. With Lindoa, she's going to go to bed with sleeping sickness. Well, hopefully it don't kill her. I don't know. So Tona's the other person we need to go to bed. In the meantime, that means Bonzo's going to be on medical. Go ahead and... Bonzo, why aren't you doing any medical stuff? I need you to, I need you to look after people. Treat Tona. There it is. Treatment quality was 85%. And then from you, sir, I need you to drop what you're doing. And I need you to prioritize treating our only shaman. The only person that's capable of healing us all is now afflicted with not a serious condition, but a condition that she's going to need to ride out. And we need to get on top of it now before it goes any further. Treat quality was 71% on that one. Next treatment is in a day and a half. It's unfortunate. She's got a scratch scar on her left foot. I don't know what that affects. I think it just lowers the HP on that particular limb, so they're more likely to get blasted off when they go into fights. Like, it's more likely to be detached from their body and fly across the room in gory action movie fashion. Yeah, somebody definitely got to be on this. Can I put in medical tiles or something on the floors here? A sterile tile. Very useful in hospitals. Neutral in terms of look. Sterile tiles help keep the room clean. They're not worried about infections right now, but I will consider it later on down the line. How are we doing on this mining operation? Very, very well, in fact. Things are looking very good for us. I'm glad we have this little tactic right here. If we didn't have this tactic right here, we would have some things to resolve. No lie. We'd be a little bit concerned. I would be anyways. Let's leave this for food storage over here. I think I'm going to modify the stockpile zone. We're going to say that manufactured should not go in here. Items, weapons, apparel, and body parts. Well, body parts can go in there because that's food chunks and all that stuff. That should allow them the opportunity to migrate everything over to here so that this is specifically just for food stockpiles, and this over here is going to be for everything else. It's a bit more space, and it's what we need right now. Man, I would love to get a trader. I would. It's been a couple sessions now. We got 2 traders in a row. We got a lot of stuff laying around. We could trade food. We could trade a lot of things at the moment without having to worry too much about staying coherent. Booby traps all ready to go. My nightmare is that they're going to land with raiders like right here. And then I'm going to have to rush to try to get this taken care of. I'll probably just block that back up like I did previously. I don't think, can you actually, like, make contact with any of these factions? The Trado Born. Enemies of Bren Brigga and all of them. We don't have any real contact methodology, though, do we? The Rapiers don't like us none. The Bren Brigga don't like us none. The Gorar Vassalo don't really like us at all either. Is there a particular reason why they don't like us? Does it give us a... Huh. My hope was that maybe we'd be able to shore up some of these relations with some of the other factions in order to ensure that we don't get attacked quite so frequently. Cassowary eating potatoes. Nice. I would suggest... Man, that shit's moving, but it ain't going fast, that's for sure. It's trying, but it's just tough to make technological advancements with this faction. It really, really is. He's putting on points, a very strong expert at research. My hope is that we can get him to 15 or 16 over the course of the coming days, weeks, months. That'll make things easier on us. We've got a little bit of loot right there. We are going to need those leathers later on. Oh, I needed to disable this one for raw resources. So let's go ahead and move those around as well. We want all raw resources over here in the pile. Just make it happen. Don't question it. Just let it occur. We've got lots of wood laying around. How much wood is that? 612 altogether, which should be enough for all of our future projects. A componentry laying around. We've got metal laying around over here. We'll wait and see how the next invasion goes before we start freaking out. Oh good, we've got the UI thing. That used to be a part of a mod, but it looks like with the new update, we just have access to it now. How did I not notice that at the top? Well, I'll use that to click who I want from now on. How's that? I promise that I will use that as a way to get a hold of people. Still haven't caught a heat wave. Just mentioning, still haven't caught a heat wave. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but man, a heat wave would suck right about now. A heat wave would be brutal. Once we have liquor, we can get people drunk, though. There we go. They're both thrown at the target. Everybody loves horseshoes. Who doesn't love horseshoes? Where did they get the horseshoes from? I don't know. I know from somewhere. There it is. Now we're starting to move stuff around so we're not leaving it out in the open. Those meals spoil pretty quickly. Rice holds for a while, which is good. Potatoes don't. A chunk of fallen spacecraft has landed nearby. Where is that at? Oh, there's a bunch of chunks of fallen spacecraft over here. So what those are is you can go out and you can harvest those. If you've got like a very steel poor, silver poor, component poor map, you can scavenge those in order to make your load a little bit lighter, in case you were wondering. Do they need to be... Next treatment's in a couple of hours. Okay. Lendoa. I need you to prioritize... Oh, already doctoring. Good. And then as soon as Benzo is up, I need you to prioritize helping her once she goes back to bed. And she'll go back. We will prioritize her healing. It's unfortunately going to disturb their sleep, which is what the little red Z's are. Thank you for telling me, viewers, by the way. You ever had your sleep disturbed by a cassowary? It's not fun. If I wake up in the middle of the night and there's a crazy dinosaur ostrich bird sitting there, I'm going to lose my mind. Like, Rah! Just ready to take you out. I don't play with that noise. So, complicated garments like dusters and cowboy hats. Smithing might also be a decent idea, too. We're working our way down the tech tree one thing at a time. One thing at a time. I mean, technically, I could have put a lot of this time. We might want to finish electricity so that we can get cooling. But I don't even know... We still got to do solar panels. We still got to do air conditioning. So there's a lot if we wanted to go after that one right there. Granted, we are getting better at research. He is moving a lot faster. But we may want to save for some of the nastier stuff until he's really, really, really good at it. I do wish we had somebody with a fiery passion for it, but alas, sometimes you can't get what you want. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcast for the next episode of Rimworld. I will see you all in tomorrow's episode. I hope you had a blast. Bye, everybody.